Oh, I gotta cover the baldness.
Yeah.
There, cover the bald. Let's
Good.
do it.
Welcome to another episode of
NERDOUT!
I am Randy. This is Brian.
And it's Friday.
It is Friday for us.
Yes.
You're probably not going to watch this Friday because it takes way too much energy for me to edit. But yesterday, which was Thursday, I found the Deluxe Siege figures. And I'm so excited. I really am. But I do want to bring up a few things before we talk about these figures. First thing is first. If you watched our last episode and Brian lost that piece, yeah, I just wanted to let you know. I just want to let you know that it was brought to my attention by one of our viewers. He's like, look at like 13 minutes and 59 seconds or something, and I'm like, he's like, I think it's on the table.
No.
And I'm like looking at it, I'm like,
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's the other one. I'm like, it's the other one because he comes with two of those missile launch pieces, and then he comes back to me. He goes, no, I think just look again. So I walk over to this table that was over there, and I look on the table, but the whole time it was sitting on the table.
No
Yeah,
shit.
so that anticlimactic, like, 6 minutes of searching that we posted for everyone, that
Call
was
us dumb out.
Yeah, I mean,
dumb out, man.
we are dumb out.
Sweet.
I mean, seriously, like, I think it's pretty obvious that we come off foolish sometimes, but that was seriously, neither of us looked on the table. So we found an aerial bot gun, or actually I didn't even figure out what the gun was from that we found, and that was on the table.
Oh, that little guy, little stubby, yeah.
And then one other conversation I want to have with you. We haven't had time to talk about this before we review these Siege figures. Is yesterday also Masterpiece Optimus Prime price and pictures were revealed.
Okay,
let's talk.
Okay, that is absolute retarded.
It's
like that's
it's 50,000 yen, which translates
$440
to about $440,
and that's before shipping.
Yes. Now
it'll be here, right? 2 of them.
Yes,
I'm not keeping it for that money. Like I'll get it. So I can bitch at it to you people, but I'm not.
You might love it, but here's the thing: is
I'm not keeping a $500.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Like that's like a lot of money for like an expensive item. Like what is it with Takara Tomy?
That's a toy. That's a beater toy. I mean, they're not beater toys; they're collectible. But you play with your Transformers. You don't. They're not shelf queens. They're charging SOC prices for that.
Well, the thing is SOCs will run you about $300.
Exactly.
I think we got Voltrons for like $275, and that Optimus Prime aesthetically is not what I'm looking for. But put that aside, I don't think that there is $450 worth of. I don't know, man. You tell me, people. Like, do you Can you justify that price?
I don't think I can.
Half a grand. You know what? The likelihood is you and I will research and we'll find on a Japanese website. We'll be able to get a $375.
Yeah, something like that.
It'll happen, but
that's still crazy.
But that's crazy.
Like the most expensive toy I have is that Combattler V.
What did you pay for that?
I think I got it for $500.
That's a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
But wasn't that a vint? Oh, that's that 18-inch
the huge one, and it's sort of cool. No, it's very cool.
It is cool, but still,
sort of worth it. Crazy pack, but even that, it's probably the coolest toy. One of the coolest toys I own. And even then, it's like, that's a little bit much. Yeah, like it felt about $150 heavy. Yeah, on price. Yeah. I can't imagine an all-plastic Optimus Prime.
It'll have probably a little bit die-cast metal in the feet, but still, it's still going to be the same size as Megatron, Masterpiece Megatron, so we know it's not huge.
And it comes with all the wings and everything, stupid shit that nobody wants.
Right. The problem is I was having this conversation through text with somebody about the stuff it comes with. Like, sure, they could have left out the trailer even. They could have left out this backpack. But the problem is my thought is they're covering all their bases. To avoid any bitching about what it comes with and what it doesn't come with, it's coming with everything.
Yep.
The problem is everyone has a different need. Like, not everybody needs everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even if they took away something like that,
are they overestimating the
market?
The
desire for it?
The desire, or the what do you call the loyalty of the Transformer fan? I mean, that is not like a couple.
No.
I mean that is.
We're gonna go with the price $425, $450.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That is a lot. Like
I'll even say 400 shipped is insane.
Yeah, okay, 400 insane
money.
Look, Dinobot sort of eased us into this. The Dinobot price.
What was that?
That was like $275, I think.
Holy shit.
That was a shit ton of money.
Too.
But and so because of that price, I figured this was gonna be like $3 1/4 shipped.
Yeah.
But 400, 450.
We're bills. That's
like who like aren't they sort of like isolating or they're
I think they're isolating themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And they're saying again, I want the best Optimus Prime, and sometimes you got to pay for that.
Yeah.
But that's not it to me. Also, but I've said it's aesthetically not. I don't want a cartoon Optimus Prime. Like it's not that I don't want one. I don't want a $450 cartoon Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
$250.
$250 is about right. Yeah, that's a sweet spot because it feels a tiny bit overpriced,
yes.
but you want to pay a little bit more than
You
so
want
you feel
that,
like you're
that tax,
better.
right?
Yeah,
right.
But that is just
that's silly, right? Like
yeah.
And again, I'm not like angry about it, which I was angry about the Dinobot price. I'm not angry about this price. I'm not stunned by it either. I'm just like, maybe I am stunned. It's just like what is Takara Tomy doing? Like they know that a lot. Are they doing it because they know they can, or is it because it's that good of an item? Is it going to be that good that it had to be 50,000 yen? Is it like?
I get what you're saying. It makes me curious.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely get it.
Yeah.
I mean, and like how would you not get a $400 Prime?
I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't like. I could sit here and tell you I'm not gonna get it, but I think I'd be full of shit because
we'll totally get that.
That price has actually made me more curious about it.
Yeah.
Because I want to know if Takara Tomy is pricing it high because they can, because it demands it. Because it's so good. And again, aesthetics aside, because I will say from the get-go, aesthetically that's not the Optimus Prime I'm looking for. But that's my issue. So I can't fault them for that.
And that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Right. I mean, I paid $280 for the MP10 when it first came out, which was ridiculous. But that was during like the worst economic time in US history. So it was like that was why. That was the reasoning. But the economy now is pretty good. Whatever. So it's like I just don't understand.
Think about how good MP10 is. Still,
it is still very good.
It's a good toy.
But I'll tell you this: I think MP01 is better.
Yeah.
As far as like build.
Yeah. It's a standalone,
right? But you didn't get the trailer, so that has to be kept in mind. But like MP01 is aged well. I think MP10 isn't aging as well, but it's more so because companies such as Wei Zhang have made it better. Yeah. So I just needed to have this conversation with you.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't either. I mean, that is just like the thing with the Transformers is they're not cheap, but they're affordable.
Right.
That's like it's a good high-end toy place to get started because you start up $100, like how much was Ultra Magnus? $250, something like that.
160, I think.
Oh, 160.
Yeah, I think it was 160.
And at the time, he was one of the biggest ones.
Yes, he was.
And it's like, but now the prices have over doubled.
Right, like
crazy.
How do you buy a $450 Optimus Prime and get down on the floor and play with it? Now, again, I know this is not marketed for 12-year-old kids, 8-year-old kids. I know it's marketed towards 42-year-old guys who look easily 35, right? Wink, wink. But
27.
27. Man, actually, the other day, someone thought I was. This is ridiculous. I'm going to just say this. I know it's absolutely ridiculous, but someone said they thought I was 25 years old, which is
good for you.
That is nonsense. Maybe 34. 25 is ridiculous. Like what I look like 25. Anyways, my point is I get that it is not for marketed towards children, but even at the high end of a collector, like which I would say is me.
I would say I mean, we like the good shit.
Yeah. $450 is a lot of money. Yeah, and that's what I want to say about that.
And especially, it's not standalone. It's part of a collection.
It's a good point.
And the whole thing is like I love my Macross toy.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of money on it. And it's like that's a lot of Macross money.
That is.
Like Macross dudes fork out.
Well,
and like that's way more than any new thing for Macross ever.
I bitch about a $300 Valkyrie from Yamato, and that's like, you know, this is almost, you know, another 125 more.
It's insane.
It is insane.
It is unprecedented insane.
Yes. And I would love to hear, we would love to hear your thoughts on that. But I do want to say that, like, without having it in hand, no one can really
It's hard to say, yeah.
But it is, like, I am trying to figure out, like, what is the defense? Like, the only defense I could think is that it's going to be of the highest quality, and the accessory count is so extravagant that it could only be this price.
So do you think we're going to get it? And open it and play with it and be like, dude, it's worth $450.
I don't think so.
Because what if all that shit mounts perfectly in the trailer?
Well, true.
The trailer will become a crazy display base. Like, I mean...
The problem is, though, is it's already got strike one on it. And that's the fact that, like, aesthetically, it's not for me. But I can put that aside.
If it's a good toy.
And analyze it correctly. Yeah. Like, I review it. I can give a realistic review, like, on the quality. But, like, SOC Voltron, like, that was quality to the extent of the top echelon.
That's about as good as a toy can get.
And that was $300 to the average person, or, like, you know, $300 like,
if you could get it. Yeah.
So for another $100 and $150, what are they doing with this Optimus Prime? And that is my question.
And what are they doing that hasn't been done?
I
mean, it's
the transformation must be like an engineering masterpiece, but I don't even think it looks, again, like, I look at it compared to my MP01 or my MP10, and yes, I think it has some elements of beauty and magic comparatively, but I don't think that it
doubles them.
Yeah, I don't think
does it double
does.
it? No.
Like, yeah, sure, it hides wheels on the side or something, but I don't think it does that for me. Yeah. But again, I'm saying I completely am judging this based on pictures and a list and a price.
And they're redefining the line.
Yeah,
by doing that. Yeah. I mean, they're saying, oh, we're swapping it up.
Yeah, I think they officially did that already, though. I think we're past that. All right, but you know.
So you mean with like Sunstreaker and stuff?
Yeah,
like,
I think Sunstreaker.
Well, actually, way before that, but
I do think Sunstreaker.
The Vans.
I think the Vans were like, we're gonna test it out.
Yeah.
And then Inferno and Grapple was definitely like, I think we're doing this. And then Sunstreaker was like, we are doing this.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
And then when we saw pictures, we recently saw pictures of Hound, and that was certainly, we're doing this. And this Optimus Prime is saying we've done.
We already did it.
Done.
Yeah, done.
This is a done deal.
But this Prime, they've been teasing it for like over a year now.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
it seems like it. Yeah.
When are we getting it?
I think we're getting it by the end of 2019, right? It's going to be a hard one for me to pre-order. Like, to push that button and pre-order.
I know, because I'm going to get it when it's available. I mean, I can't really, like...
Oh, you are?
The whole thing is like $500. It just comes out, like...
Yeah, it's going to be hurt. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to hurt. I guess I'll pre-order it.
Everyone has a different financial situation. $300 hurts.
Yeah.
But $300 is like...
swing it at the last
swing
minute. But $1,000 grand...
$1,000, like, when that comes in, that's going to be hard to swing. Yeah. I don't know. I think Takara Tomy, I don't want to say they're giving us a fuck you, because they could be absolutely giving the absolute best product. And if that's the case, then that's what I want. I want the best for if it costs more, but I don't see it in what I've seen, and judging by the past line, I don't know how that can jump to such a high level.
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's the same scale, same.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I mean, I'm sure you're paying for the accessories in the trailer. Where honestly, for me, I would rather pay $200 and not get the other stuff or whatever. But I do understand, like, obviously, if you're a G1 and you're committed to this, and that's the only thing you want, you need the whole shebang. Yeah. But I don't know. Anyways, Siege. Let's talk about Siege. Yeah. Actually, I do want to talk about something else, but maybe we should just review these because it's kind of diverting since we're already in Transformers. But I do want to mention this. So there is I'm going to diverge real quick on the figure arts front. There's a Tokyo show going on right now, and holy shit, Figuarts is busting out the Star Wars figures like nobody's business. And they're showing
Is that Han Solo? Does he come with a Han? If they just sell a goddamn brick,
it's gonna be a brick
without a dude that comes out of it.
We're talking about they showed the Han Carbonite chamber.
Looks
everything looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But they're showing the Han Carbonite chamber, and I'm telling you that I think that it's just a Carbonite chamber. I know, but I don't know.
And they'll charge you $60 for it.
Yeah,
they will.
That Luke Snowspeeder pilot looks.
Yeah, that looks great. I actually like him more than X-Wing. I think.
Do you because the collar? Oh, the collar and the gray boots. Yeah. I can see that.
I don't know. I always liked him more.
What was most important to me, obviously, is the Jabba's Palace Luke Skywalker. I am scared to death because under that brown cloak, we don't know what is on that figure.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that Bandai being what I would call
get it right.
They will get it right?
Yeah.
They're gonna make the robes underneath, right? Like Bandai
so.
wouldn't cheap out like that, right? Please convince me that Bandai is, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna go all the way. Like that's not Bandai's style.
Does the cloak come off of him easily? Like
yeah, but I don't want. All right, so he's got the cloak.
Yeah.
And then underneath it, he's got the vest.
The tunic.
I don't want the vest to be cloth. It's got to be a whole new sculpt, and it's got to be plastic. They're gonna do that, right? They're not gonna just put on a piece of cloth, or they're not gonna just
maybe
leave
they'll
it out.
put on a piece of plastic. Maybe
that
a
would be
plastic
fine.
vest,
If it fits
which would
nice.
be sweet if it were tight. I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, they do that right. I'm gonna probably I'm pre-ordering 3. Like that's
because that's your favorite. That's it.
And at that scale, like I got the Hot Toys one. That's great. But I'm not generally a 12-inch collector, and also like. I like plastic more. I just do.
It's more rewarding.
Yeah,
I think
it's part of the collection.
Cloth just feels fragile.
It's just a different.
Yeah, it's a different thing, and it's like I like joints.
Yeah,
I like joints and sort of hiding joint work.
I'm with you. Like I like action figures. All right, let's talk about Siege. So I've been trying to find these forever.
For a month,
Did not find the Optimus or Megatron. I'm gonna actively do that this weekend, even though I'm gonna be working all weekend. I found these, and they were on like a weird end cap type thing. So like I'd walked out around the store and did the whole runs around, and I was like reserving myself to not finding them, and there they were. I was pretty excited, and I got to be honest with you, I love them.
I think they're great. Yeah, I've only played with Hound and Sideswipe. I enjoy the shit out of these. I think they're a really nice throwback to G1, and like look at that. Like no hollow.
It's nice.
No, I mean there's a little.
There is some hollow. That's my complaint. I think
it's hidden.
Does that plastic feel better though?
I think.
Like just the look of it. Like
it looks painted.
It looks painted.
The white feels nice.
Yeah, the nice cream color.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
What are your thoughts on the weathering?
Not my favorite, but whatever.
Now, it doesn't bother me too much on these guys, but I've seen pictures of the Optimus Prime, and it looks like the Optimus Prime weathering is a bit too much.
Like overdone?
Yeah, but without it in hand, I'm just making a statement based on pictures. I will say, from the get-go, Sideswipe is my favorite. I love the head sculpts. Those are like old-school Takara robot head sculpts. Yep. The transformation on him is super easy. But super fun. Like, it's a couch robot.
And this feels complete. I mean, it's like he's good at all angles. He doesn't look like somebody half-assed it together. I mean, it's like, wow, somebody really thought this out, you know?
You know what he needs, though? He needs a gun. Like, I know that the missile launcher separates and you can do it.
But a real gun.
I think he should have come with an actual separate gun piece. That's my complaint about him. I do like the transformation. I happen to be a fan of the sports cars. What I like about it though is like, I think it's a pretty cool looking. It's not a Lamborghini, but like it's a pretty cool looking. Hold on.
It's something. It's a supercar.
Yeah, it's a supercar, but it's sharp looking. Like you know what? Silver paint makes a difference.
Yeah.
You put a little silver paint on it.
You're like
dude, I'm pro.
Drilling that thing,
dude.
Man.
Well, they're durable. Like I don't know. Look, that's a pretty sweet looking. Like it's almost like a GT40.
Yeah,
like
I think it looks like a Countach because it's got the intakes on the side.
Dude, this is gonna make a great hot rod repaint.
So it is.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that is gonna.
Oh man.
Wow, I wonder if he's supposed to be that in the first place.
No, it seems pretty. I think it seems pretty much like Sideswipe.
But you know what? They did really good on the paint with these.
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
On all of them, like they painted the star on. They did this shit.
Hasbro
like they gave a shit. Like,
gives a shit again. I think. I think that they got a wake up call, and I think it took them a little time to get there. I do think and my when they first started showing pictures of these, my complaint still stays the same. Like I am a little burnt out on the G1 thing.
Yeah.
And these are straight up like
G1.
Inspired by G1.
Yeah, these are G1. More or less.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, the vehicles are a little off, but.
Yeah, I mean they have to be, but like certainly they are inspired by G1. Here, it's a sharp looking sculpt. It feels good, like just because I have to. I mean, obviously it's not a masterpiece, but wow, it's a pretty sharp looking.
It's a nice facsimile of it.
It's a nice $20 toy.
Yeah, and that $20 is pretty fair.
It is fair, especially considering that like your Marvel Legends are $20.
Yeah.
Oops.
And it's like not complex transformation.
No,
but
enough.
Well, it's complex. It's easy, but it does a lot. You know, I mean, it's like they don't have like it doesn't.
This one is crazy, actually. This is like part of Fortress Maximus, is that right? So I do want to give I don't know, warning is the right word, but this figure, if you're gonna start out this line, this is not the one to start out with because you're getting something completely different. This is like a parts former, and what it does is you can like separate the parts, and it becomes armor for who's this dude for a sideswipe. So
what?
like yeah,
look it up. I will.
It's interesting and fun. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't very into the idea of it at first.
Okay,
but as I was playing with it, I was like, holy shit, this adds a lot of value.
Yeah, dude, that's
it's very
sweet.
Diaclone-like. And I gotta be honest with you, this, I'm in.
Yeah.
Yes, you sucked me back in. But yeah, what's this guy's name? I think his name is like Cog, or is that the other guy? Hold on. Oh, Cog or Skytread?
Skytread.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sweet.
But he makes for a good, like, he's like armor. I gotta remember how to do it. It's pretty easy, but like, I got to play with it, and that's a good thing. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's just, dude, I'm really enjoying
the
shit out of these right now.
Yeah, I would probably say, Hound is the most exciting because we haven't had a lot of Hound toys, right? Or maybe we have.
He seems a little bit under
compared to Sideswipe.
Yeah, I mean, Sideswipe, there's a lot of them. Like,
you know what I like about the Hound that really I appreciate? That color, the dark green color. Like, they're not messing around here. They're not.
Yeah, they're not making a pink
They're not
one
making cartoony.
Yeah.
Like, they are keeping it. I like the dirty. I like a dirty, like, realistic sort of vibe. And again, sure, I'm a little burnt out on the whole G1 inspired stuff, but they're making good toys here.
Yep. I'm so glad I got this.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, dude, I really like this a lot.
Yeah, it's a good couch bot, man.
Yeah. And I mean, the legs on this are money. I love it. How they like collapse.
Oh, how they collapse?
Yeah, I love that.
My only complaint about the Hound is the way that the arms fit underneath. Yeah. It's a little like it's a little bit like underwhelming. Like, it doesn't feel like hidden, but it's a pretty small complaint. So like,
that's awesome.
That's kind of cool, right?
That reminds me of a Victory Saber.
Oh yeah,
a little bit, and
I dig it. I kind of dig it.
Yeah, like, that's a big toy now.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna be honest. If they continue with this line and continue to make these, I might be all in the sense of like I might buy a few crappy repaints, just to, like the Titans Returns. I think this is Cog. I got it. Oh, I do want to know this is Skytread. So the packaging is interesting because it's really dark. Like, it's really hard to see these on the shelf.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, in Target, like, the lighting is kind of mellow. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm a fan of the box style. Like, I think it's kind of a bit much. But the artwork, man, that's good really artwork. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
Dude, this is good artwork.
Yeah, I'm sort of a fan of this line, man.
I know. I'm gonna...
That is sweet. I had no idea that they pulled this shit with it. Really cool.
This guy is actually rather cool. I actually liked, for some reason, I remember his G1 character figure and toy, and I thought it was kind of neat. It separates, and I do want to warn you, I'm having a little bit of a difficult time with this brown and brown plastic. It's giving some stress marks. I'll show you, like you see that, the hole?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not losing sleep over it, but if you are a collector who, like, I must have everything mint, be careful with Skytread. And he's also, like, I don't want to say he's finicky, but, like, you have to get everything pegged in perfectly in order for him to be... Oh, there we go. Skytread.
Oh, so do they combine into a vehicle?
No, they're just two different vehicles. I actually think that the what would you call this? The jet mode?
Something like that.
It's actually pretty well done mode. Mode.
Yeah,
Mode.
Oh my God, yeah, that is stressful right there.
Yeah, you see that?
Shit.
There's no way around it, I think. I don't think I got like a bad one. I think it's just like, I just think it's just the way it is. Like, I think it's, if you want to preserve your Skytread, I would recommend not sticking the guns in the holes.
I wonder how many fucking guns we can fit on this dude.
Give it a go, man.
Damn.
That's what I'm liking about these.
5mm.
They're fun.
Oh man, it's all about the 5mm.
I'm a sucker for that. Oh, I got a new. Since we're talking about that, I got a new Diaclone in the mail.
Yeah.
And it was just a small little mech, but I got to be honest with you. I think he's my favorite mini mech.
All right.
I want to show it to you. It's fun. Like, it really is. See, that's the jet. That's pretty. That's fine.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Hold on, I'm gonna show you mine.
Dude, I kick your butt, man. This guy's
yeah.
Armed to the teeth. It's like, try it. This guy's just saying, try it, man.
So I got this little Dionaut, the one with the wings, and it actually, like...
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's like, look at that plastic. It actually transforms into like a helicopter and a jet mode. It's...
What is that, like $80?
No, yeah.
Dude,
beautiful. It feels like it. It is.
That's molded really nice.
Yes.
That is beautiful. It's painted beautiful.
It is. I think I've decided I'm gonna make him my commander. My ground. I was gonna say ground commander, but he's got wings. That would make sense. I think he's gonna be one of my commanders. I just like the way he looks, and I like the fact that he transforms, and I like wings. It's kind of like Centurions. I was always an Ace McCloud guy.
Yep. We should come up with a Diaclone game.
What do you mean?
Like how people do Warhammer.
Oh, okay.
Diaclone would almost make it spending all that much worth it.
So would that be like a role play?
Yeah. Set up a huge thing on the floor and like
that
roll
would be
dice.
I mean, it would be an expensive game, but I'm down, man. I'm back into the Diaclone, but I think that guy did it. Like I got him in the mail. And
it's cool, man.
Yeah, it's kind of underwhelming when you get one because they're expensive and they come in a little box. But I surprisingly spent a lot of time playing with them.
And the hatches are cool.
Yeah,
I love the hatch, man.
And you know what's cool about it? If you open up the hatch, you take the guy out, and you put him in a different mode, the chair flips up so you can...
So it converts.
Yeah, it converts.
That's sweet.
It's straight up mech, man. Yeah. But I just wanted to diverge because we don't... The Diaclone series is a slow build because it's fun.
Because they're very expensive.
They're very expensive.
They don't come out a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
So that kind of got me back into it. And I think the paint is extraordinary on that one. Like, doesn't he look like a little bit more than...
He looks good. I don't know why, but he looks real sharp.
It's kind of like
the wings
a dull coat or something, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Siege. This Siege figure. Look, this is Siege figures. I'm super excited about it. I hope I find an Optimus Prime this weekend. And
I want that one bad.
I do too.
I think he looks great.
I don't think the Megatron looks that.
I don't like the Megatron at all, and I don't know why.
At all?
I don't like it, and I don't mind that he's a tank. I like Megatron as a tank, but like,
what is? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you explaining.
No, not. I like G2 Megatron tank style. I don't like the
purple and green or what?
No, just just the way he transforms. Basically, like I like how the top of the tank flattens out, and I don't.
Okay. Okay. Oh, where like you like how it protrudes.
Yeah, like you see the front of the tank at you, and its head pops up out of it.
Kind of like how Jazz is an Autobot.
Yes,
I get it. I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, I wish, man, if G2 Megatron was gray, That would be probably my favorite
absolutely.
Megatron.
I agree with you.
I love that toy still.
I do too. I really, like, honestly, I would love to see a third-party company, because that's most realistic, do a really, really nice-looking G2 Megatron tank, and let you have, like, a gray option. So it could be, like, what do they have, like German gray tanks? Or I don't know. Like, it would just look so cool.
Something that
like a realistic, that's not green with purple camo. These are, I got to be honest with you, I was really hoping not to like them, but I'm in. I would say if you're going to get them, I think Hound is the first one you should get. But Sideswipe is my favorite. I think the Cog, even though I think he's really fun, I think the only way to really, for him to work, is to have all of them. Or have Sideswipe.
Are there more Cogs that do that?
Not yet.
Okay.
But it could be, something they're planning on doing. I think it adds a level of play value.
Yes, it does.
If that's the first one you're going to get, it is self-contained. It is sort of like a parts form. Like, you can turn it into, like, I don't know, like a moon vehicle.
It feels very Japanese to me.
It does.
I mean it.
No, I get it.
Like, the whole, like how...
the concept.
The concept, like, Victory Saber,
yes.
he combined all the Japanese, like cartoons that didn't make it here. They had more, like, not combined ones, but things that combined, like, two robots into one, and it just makes it...
very interactive.
And, like, very creative, I love it.
Wow, you really armored him up.
I gave him everything, man.
Wow, can I see him?
Yeah, he's like a Starship Trooper now, man.
He is.
Yep.
I like the line. I think...
I do like it, but I have something on the way.
What do you have?
It should be here in a couple weeks.
What?
1/48 scale... VF1S. No, VF1J. It's due out in like a couple weeks.
You mean the Bandai one?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
You really think it's going to come out before the holidays?
It's supposed to be here. Yeah,
really?
In December.
I didn't get my pre-order. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Or are you kind of ambivalent?
As soon as Nick tells me it's on its way, I will freak out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm not excited yet, but of course I'm. I want it really bad, but.
I mean, I'm excited for it, but like we've had so many Veritech fighters, or in the last, like, I don't know, 10, 20 years, that it's like, is it? I mean,
it's a Bandai toy.
It is a Bandai.
It's a Bandai toy, and they give a shit.
And how is that $200? Asking price.
Yeah.
This Masterpiece Prime is double that. That I don't get it.
Takara, are they like considered boutique? Because I mean,
the prices are right.
If you're comparing it, if you're pricing it with this, then that Prime is probably okay.
You're right. I mean, that's what I don't understand. Is like, I think clearly, and someone will correct me if I'm wrong. I would say Bandai is the leading action figure toy manufacturer in Japan.
I would guess. I mean, I would.
But my guess is that Takara Tomy is number 2, because they have pretty big licenses. Like, they do Zoid. I mean, like, especially because they combined.
Yeah.
You have Takara and Tomy. And Tomy also does, like, the Tomica cars. You know, like the little Hot Wheels cars are real popular in Japan. So I don't think that Takara Tomy could possibly be a boutique company. Like, but the question is do they want you to think these are boutique products? They're boutique prices, man. I mean,
yeah, it's like, I don't get it.
I don't either. Like, do you think Takara? I mean, are they having financial problems that they're making up for? I just don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh man, you better not lose something in my couch.
I've never lost anything in your couch. The only time I lost something in your couch was when I thought I did and really didn't.
No, apparently you lost an aerial bot gun or something.
Yeah, I guess
we should post. I'm gonna post a picture of that gun and
so you can identify
because I don't know what it is. It looks like a Titan's Returns gun or something of that era. If it's aerial bot, it might actually be yours from your Japanese one.
Probably.
Yeah, from your first review. That would blow my mind if it was.
I know, what the hell?
That would be hilarious.
Timing would that be?
So, yeah, other than that, I really like these. I highly recommend them. I think that they're worth the price. I think Hasbro...
Yeah, get them, guys.
Hasbro's kicking ass, man. Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black, Vintage Collection, and now Transformers. They're giving good Transformers toys.
What the hell's going on in the
I think they got,
Hasbro land, man?
I think that they got a wake-up call. I think people were spending their money on other products, Japanese imports, and they had to make a change. So
I mean, even look underneath.
Yeah,
I know, like that, man.
Good.
It's like, dude,
just a little bit of paint here and there is sometimes all it takes.
Paint at the bottom of the treads.
It's great. Yeah, bravo.
Right.
And other than that, I got my Luke Bespin jacket dry cleaned.
Everything came off
beautifully. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet because I still don't know that I can pull it off. But it looks beautiful and clean.
That's all that matters.
Anything else going on?
Nothing.
I guess we'll wrap this up.
We'll wrap it up.
Until next time,
nerd out.
All right, whose gun is this? Whose gun?